Okay, we're just going to take a quick look at Tamworth race 3 on Friday. Got 3 horses here that I think are worth nibbling at on an each way basis. Big double figure odds, value long shot odds to overturn the favourite Cyclone Rupert, which goes around at 2.30. And those 3 are the 8 Clemmy, 23.05.0, the 10 Miss Batterina, 21.04.6, and the 14 Not Written Off at 20.0 and 4.4. If we're just going to have a quick look at this race, 1,000 metre 30k maiden set weights. We'll go down to Clemmy first. Overly Well Bred for Speed by Churchill out of the Choisir mare Lohan. We'll just pull up the pedigree on Clemmy quickly. Okay, out of the Choisir mare Lohan, and she herself was a 5 from 45 winner. And if you go back to the second dam by Paulac, which is another speed influence on the bottom half of the pedigree, she was a 6 from 20 winner herself. So good speed top and bottom of this pedigree. But more interestingly, Clemmy comes through a trial 5th of 5 to Jar X at Gosford, most recent in prep for this first upper sold. Hinted at ability back here with these trial seconds to Kasaki and by Crikey Jack. But the trial of interest is this trial 5th to Jar X at Gosford, and it's what it did in this trial that's impressive. Jar X, the winner of the trial, come out and ran 3rd to Mark 10, but I'm just going to show you the early stages of this trial because Clemmy is well away, leads them pretty
Clemmy
comfortably.
broke the line running off
Clemmy
the inside from Iconic Icon and
There's a lot of
driving
speed
through
in this trial, and
JX,
Clemmy's able to lead them clearly.
better back at the end.
And
600 metres from home, Clemmy in front of length.
Strong trial number
JX,
1.
Iconic
But if we
Icon,
get
the rails
into
in
the
third.
stretch,
JX who starts to hit
pick
top
him up
gear.
here at the top of the
Iconic
turn.
Icon
This is
retaining
Clemmy on the
rail in front of
inside.
Linda Cobra
Eased
and Hill
right
better
down
than the turner.
late in the
Clemmy
trial.
in front,
Jockey
might
has
have
a look
over
over the
the
shoulder
left
there.
shoulder. Led by a length and 3/4.
And now really just
JX
pulls
who
the
starts
horse up.
to hit top gear.
Eased right
Then
down.
Iconic Icon and down the outside Linakova. 100 metres left to go.
Under
It's JX out
absolutely
in
no
front.
urging.
And starting to be eased down by the rider. Won pretty comfortably in the end.
Don't worry about it being beaten 6 lengths in this trial. Number one, it was a strong trial, but it's also what it did in the trial with the early speed it showed. And being drawn a wide alley on Friday, there's every chance it'll be able to cross them and get some sort of trip on the front end. The form out of this trial stacks up. It's shown good trial form before. All 4 of these horses are well performed. Jar X then ran 3rd to Mark 10, beaten 1.1 lengths. The second horse, Linakova by Russian Revolution. That was a good trial. Tried to make all at Tuncurry. Failed. Prepared to forgive that run. Iconic Icon, 3rd in the trial. Then went to Musselbrook and ran 2nd to press the pedal in a good trial. And the 4th one home, Hell Better by Hellbent, another speed influence. Then ran 2nd to Trajectile and won its last trial at Musselbrook. So all of that suggests to me that Clemmy's been well handled in that trial to be eased down, creating a bit of a price here. And after failing on debut in a decent race behind Wedding Tent, is a chance of crossing him from the 13 alley, gets a 1.5 kilos with Madeline Owen up, and might just run some sort of race for the astute Todd Howlett yard. Miss Batterina is another interesting one. It's the second one we want to be on. Gets 2 kilos off, in with 55, gets a first-time nose roll and a tongue-tie first time. This trial win here at Musselbrook over Cool Ruler and Thunderbolter was good, and also knocked off Brudenell and Osterberg a long time ago, 75 weeks between that trial to its next trial, hinting at good ability. Brudenell since went on, and Osterberg since went on. But I wanted to have a look then at the debut run behind Koja Ninja and Cyclone Rupert, which is a favourite in this race. And if we pull this race up, you'll see that Miss Batterina gets caught 3 wide on the speed, no cover, and is entitled to fail. So this is the race here. So this is Miss Batterina,
anticipated the start.
evenly away, out here in the yellow sleeves and the blue vest.
By Hallie B, and boring up along the inside next was one of
partly obscured there. There it is.
Nice and handy,
out 3 wide outside these other 2 here. Never on the track.
Right there, second. Miss Batterina is third.
That's not Miss Batterina in third. Miss Batterina is actually out here.
Travelling in the middle with Super Story, and back along
3 wide, outside 2 others.
A further half length away to Hallie B.
This is Miss Batterina here.
Cyclone Rupert, and also Pluck the Cash from Glory N. Well back was Starworthy next to last.
Never on the track.
Antarctic Pride. Into the straight, it's Truffles in front, claimed in the twinkling
tries
of
to
an
run
eye
on.
by Koga Ninja, who
Did too much work.
It's Koga Ninja,
He's
a
late.
half, 3/4 of a length in front. Truffles tries
Total
to
forgive run.
Rupert the outside, but Koga Ninja in front.
So today it draws a better alley down in the 1 alley, gets him well weighted, gets a nose roll first time and a tongue tie first time. Failed last start behind Star Magic, prepared to forgive that run once again. Caught on a hot front end, dropped out, finished last. Goes around 20 to 1. Well bred by Flying Artie. Good speed on speed. Flying Artie out of a Dane-Rich mare draws barrier 1. The third of them is the 14, not written off. Okay, comes through a good race on debut behind the smart Steffi Magnetica and Hamoon Summer. Prior to that, won a trial at Musselbrook over Nyali Sands and Denison Park. Okay, Nyali Sands then ran a close second to the smart Showboat on debut at Musselbrook. Third home, which they put a gap on, 3.6 back to third. Third home, Denison Park then came out and ran second to Savoca in a trial. And further back in the trial, the form stacks up as well. Lord of the Dance in 4th, Don't Call Me Honey 5th, and Airwalker 6th. 4th home, finished second to Peer Pressure in a prior trial. 5th home, Don't Call Me Honey by Speed Influence Taboo. Then was only beaten 4.1 by Autofocus in a decent trial at Musselbrook. And the 6th home, Airwalker by Trapeze Artist, was then only beaten 6.8 by the smart Savoca in a trial. So everything out of the trial of not written off prior to debut suggested it has ability, and 6 of 9 behind the smart Steffi Magnetica on debut will improve. Drawn barrier 14, not too concerned about that, considering the speed that it's got. Well bred top and bottom for speed by, written by out of a Sebring mare. So all 3 of these have got good hidden merit in their form lines to suggest they can run some kind of race here. 8 Clemmy, 23.0, 5.0. 10 Miss Batterina, 23.0, 5.0. And 14 Not Written Off, 20.0, 4.4. That is Tamworth race 3 on Friday. All worth a minor nibble each way to overturn the odds, the 2.20 favourite Cyclone Rupert. Thanks.